So, you really are taking the kids and leaving for New York, here at the beginning of the new school year without saying anything to our father? Please, Sonia, it may not be a good idea. Think about the kids. No. Wait a minute. You are really doing this to spite our father, aren't you? I really don't care what happened or how our dad feels, Tiffany. I am leaving and going away with the kids to New York to stay with Grandma and Auntie Joan for a little while. You know, Mama said she support my decision and she thinks it is better for me and the kids to leave because our father don't care about us. Plus, I have already looked into enrolling the kids in school in New York. Let's see how Dad feels when he doesn't have his grandkids around. Sonia, I know you think this is the right thing to do. But please, you know it will hurt Dad for you to leave like this without telling him. You should not let our mother encourage you to hate our father. He has been a good father to us, Sonia, and he loves his grandchildren. It is not our fault that they divorced, plus it's been 11 years since they divorced. We need to let this go, because Dad has been remarried now for more than 5 years. I don't think it is fair. So what? How could he moved on with a new wife? I don't care. How could Dad go off and start a new family? What about us? I depend on him for everything because you know Donnie don't help me with the kids and I have to take him to court for child support. You know what? I don't want to talk about this anymore. Come on, Sonia, you of all people knows how kind our stepmother is towards us. She is always welcoming and caring towards us when we visit. She always encouraged you to go back to school to get your GED and also encouraged you to go to college. You even said she always see the best in others and told you how much potential you have. You know what? I am really tired. I had a long day at work. Did you already get dinner for the kids yet? No, I have been busy today. I had to go and get my hair done, plus I have been so upset. I am sure Mama fixed them something to eat already. I need to call Donnie for some money and finish packing. We can continue this conversation later when the kids are sleeping. The next day at work, Tiffany talks with her best friend Leslie about what Sonia is planning to do. Leslie, I feel like I am stuck in the middle with what my sister intends to do and whether I should tell my father. I don't think she should move away with the kids, because she is going off on her own with the kids and their father is not going with her because they are not together anymore. I don't think she is thinking about what's best for the kids. She and Mama is planning this out of spite because they both know that Dad would be hurt that she is moving away without telling him. Honestly, my friend, your sister has always been entitled, and even though she is an adult with kids of her own, she still wants your dad wrapped around her little finger. I know that your dad loves you all, but both him and your mother can move on with their life if they want. Your sister is just upset because she thinks your father's current wife is taking your mother's place. That is not realistic, and I think she needs to just grow up. I agree. I love my little sister very much, but throughout our lives, she would throw tantrums when she don't get her way and everyone would enable her. I really feel like this will come back to haunt her and I am afraid of that. She said that she just needs some time and that her leaving is just temporary. I know she is going to stay with family, but our family are not always accommodating, especially like how she is going to depend on them with all the kids with her. I just wish she would listen to me. She had all the opportunity to go back to school and do something with her life. I tried my best to encourage her, but she just never listened. Let's just get back to work and finish our shift. I am exhausted already and I cannot talk to my husband about this, because he believes my sister is spoiled and entitled and disrespectful, so he wants nothing to do with her. Thanks for listening to me, Leslie. No problem, my friend. Hang in there. Continue to pray for your sister and give God all your worries. Your sister has to deal with her decisions and whatever consequences come with that. 2 days later, Tiffany asked Sonia to meet up so they could talk about Sonia's decision. Tiffany's hope is that Sonia changed her mind about leaving town with her children. Sonia, I tried calling you yesterday after I got off work. I have this feeling that you have been avoiding me. Are you still planning to leave town Saturday? Yes, I am still leaving. And I have just been busy, Tiffany. You know that I had a lot of packing to do and I need to return the car back to Dad also. What? You mean the car that Dad gave you? Sonia, Dad gave you that car so that you would have transportation to get around the city. Why can't you leave it at Mom's house? You never know, things might not work out in New York and you will need to have transportation when you come back. Plus, what are you going to tell Dad when you return the car to him? I am just going to remind Dad that the car needs to be checked out because there is a leak. Mama also said she does not want anything of Dad's at her house while I am gone, including the car. Plus, you know the car has been giving trouble. I agree with Mama that Dad could have bought me a new car. Now you are just being plain ungrateful. Dad gave you a reliable car that you have been driving for a while now, and if you were doing the maintenance on the car, or taking the car to Dad so he could check it out when he asked you, it would not be giving you trouble. How can you act this way, Sonia? You are behaving like our father has not been there for all of us. I love you, little sis, but this spiteful behavior towards our father will not have a good result for you. I am telling you this for your own good. I love my nieces and nephews, and I will miss you and them if you go, but please don't do this. You know it will truly hurt our father. I don't care, Tiffany. I am going to New York and I will not tell Dad, and you better not tell him either. At least not yet. He can find out when we are safely in New York. My mind is made up. There is nothing left to talk about. I am doing what Mama said to do. I guess that's it then. I truly hope you know what you are doing. Remember, you don't just have you to think about, Sonia. You have to think about your children also and what is best for them. I wish you the best with your decision, but I have a bad feeling about this. I will pray for you all. Whatever, Tiffany. We will be better off in New York, you will see. Later that night, Sonia finished packing for New York. The next morning, Sonia's mother dropped her and the kids off at the train station. She secured their tickets and boarded the train to New York. She made sure the kids were seated, and while Sonia was taking her seat, she thought about what her sister said and wondered, am I making a mistake? Is this right? But she pushes the thoughts quickly out of her head and reassures her anxious mind. No turning back now.